Hi everyone, my name is Harley and welcome to TransByDef on Saturdays. So today's topic is favorites. Before I get into that, I just want to kind of mention something trans related. So last week I didn't do a video, and the whole reason why I didn't do it was because I was really down in my bucket. You know, I was depressed, I was hungry, everything. And you know what was bad? You know what it is? I was really going through my period cycle, which is kind of weird. It's kind of different. You know, you kind of don't expect it, and but trans women do go through this, and you know, if they, you know, see, like I take progesterone, which is kind of like an optional, you know, and this would actually make you go through that cycle phase. And it's usually for nipple development and stuff like that, and you can probably get some boobage off of it. But I take it for 21 days, and then the 9 days I don't take it. But as soon as I hit that 9 days, and this was the worst I've had it. This was the worst. I mean, the day before my last pill, before I took my last pill, I started getting cramps. And I don't know if that was a coincidence or what, but that was, whoa. And then all of a sudden, like, as soon as I went off of it, I got depressed, I got hungry, I got a headache, I got really irritable. And I just did not want to do a video that day, which was last Saturday. And for like this whole entire week going on, I just was like down and out, and I just could not focus. I couldn't do anything. I was unmotivated about doing anything. I was hungry, I was irritable, and not only that, I was also feeling blue. Like, I literally woke up on Thursday and I really thought I wasn't real. It was just weird. I was feeling weird. I was like purposely doing things differently to just make it not feel like, it was just fucking weird. It was a weird day. I felt depressed, happy, sad, all at once. And it was just like every emotion I felt at once. So I was feeling like just different. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had. And, you know, usually when you go through those things, it's usually hormones. I noticed when I was unbalanced on hormones, I would get really irritable. And, you know, like when I was battling that androgynous part where my estrogen was really low, I was very, like, uptight. I could tell my hormones were off. So if you're experiencing that, you might want to get your hormones checked, you know, just in case that could be off. But that's what I've learned. Anyways, so I'm getting back, you know, into the mood, you know, into doing things now. I'm trying to force myself. I went and got a haircut. That made me feel a lot better. You know, always go shopping or do something for you, and you will feel a little bit better. And make sure you hang out with your friends and stuff, because it helps. Anyways, that's 3 minutes down the drain. Today is favorites, and I will tell you my favorite artist is a guy named Trent Reznor. He is responsible for 9 Inch Nails, How to Destroy Angels, some scoring with The Social Network, as well as The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. But with my favorite, he's with 9 Inch Nails. Favorite band of all time. I got pretty much, I don't know if I have all his albums, but I don't think I have all his albums, but I have the majority of it. The good thing, the reason why I like this artist is because, you know, it's rock, it's industrial, it's alternative, it's all of this, and not only that, but every album he seems to push out has a completely different feel than the album before. I don't know how he does it, but it's just, I guess it's the instruments he uses or the sounds that he differs in each one. But I mean, it's not like if you buy an album from album, say you buy one album and you don't really like it too much, it doesn't mean it's going to reflect all of them, because they're different. Okay, his first album, I'll just go through the albums really quick. His first album was Pretty Hate Machine. If you're gonna buy this, I would recommend buy the remastered version, because it is definitely worth it. Even if you already own the one before and you don't own this, buy the remastered version. It's definitely worth it. You know, favorite song on here is Sin, but that's like really when he does it live. But other than that, I would say Terrible Lie is my next favorite on that one. Next is my favorite album, and it's The Downward Spiral. I also have the deluxe edition. This is my favorite album of all time. It doesn't have my favorite song of all time, but it's definitely one of my favorite albums. This is really hardcore rock. It's industrial. It's really awesome. Like, I mean, the first song, Mr. Self-Destruct, you will notice, like, this is not your ordinary rock and roll album, you know. It's really cool. So I would recommend this for your first album if you're gonna buy one, because it's so hardcore. And not only that, if you want to have hardcore sex. Anyways, my favorite songs on here are Heresy. It's really it's like against some religion issues in here, but it's really good. I love it. I love the song. I love the beat. I'm not gonna say Closer, but you know, everyone's favorite song for some reason is Closer. But I like Reptile as well, and Eraser on here. Also, this is deluxe edition, so you get the other songs like Burn and stuff. Really good album. The next album I'm gonna say is The Fragile. This is my second best out of all the albums. It really has some good songs on here. If you ever seen the trailer 300, the 300 trailer, and if you listen to this song in the background, it's Just Like You Imagined. It's the instrumental track on here, and it's a really cool track. And this is more of like really low, depressed, a little bit, kind of like there's this. It's not as hyped up like this one, and it's a little bit dim. So if you can like. If you heard a song from here and you heard a song from here, it's completely different, and that's what I like about this artist. This album is a live album. It's called and all That Could Have Been. Like, the live albums, like, I've heard artists live, and it's nothing compared to this guy, to this group, 9 Inch Nails. But it's really one guy, but it's nothing like it. I mean, like, the songs on here, they sound way better than the ones in the albums. And that's usually unusual. That's pretty unusual, like, to have songs that are better on here than it is on the albums. My personal preference, you know. Sin is one of my favorite songs on here because it's just completely different than the one on it's more hard rock on there. Then you got the With Teeth album. This was really good. It's different. This is when he became more under the drug abuse and stuff like that. After all the drugs and stuff and alcohol, so he kind of was sober on this moment, which is really unique. Then there was Year Zero. That was definitely completely different than anything I've heard from him. There's the remix. This was actually a free. This is free actually. If you can download this for free, but you won't be able to get this. This was actually the one he supplied. He gave a whole album to all his fans for free. You can also buy the hard copy, and I went and bought the hard copy, but you know, he gave it for free, and that was amazing. It's the Slip, and this is a really cool, like, this is cool. I mean, it's cool. It's pretty, like I said, they're all pretty different, and there's all these different ones, you know, and it's my favorite artist, Trent Reznor, and you know, I'm a big fan. You can tell by the posters. I mean, I have more posters around, and on my phone case, I actually got that custom made. It's pretty cool. So, anyways, that is my thing for this week. I hope you enjoy, and take care, everyone. Oh, another couple things. Um, you know, we are kind of short on people on this channel now. So if you want to be a guest, like just to, if you're transgender or something and you would like to be a guest, or even be a full-time host or something, please, feel free to make an audition video, set it on private and send us the link, and, we'll look at it, Alright, and, anyways, so, I love you all. Have a good, weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.